I lost my keys in Target.
Be okay, everything's always okay, everything's gonna be okay. And I could have did them. Being certain stereotypes that people have about autistic people. If I'm overstimulated and I'm crashing out and I'm crying and shaking, don't ever fix your lips to tell me it's not that big of a deal. I hate hearing that shit. You don't know how much energy it takes to laugh at shit that's not funny like all day. Niggas trying to flirt doesn't mean that I am not deserving of a normal life. I don't know if you can see that. This, I can feel this. I took a break from YouTube, but I used to do this. Like, I'm not new to this. Would you believe me if I said I literally spent like the first few minutes filming vertically instead of horizontally because I have been a TikToker like this whole year, forgetting my roots, forgetting that I used to do this. I took a break from YouTube, but I used to do this. Like, I'm not new to this. It is 11:30, December 31st. It is the last day of 2024. Since it's the last day of 2024, I feel like I should be doing like a reset. Like, I need everything shower, and I mostly need to go to Target. I need to get some protein powder. 2025, I'm really about to be on my fitness stuff. You know that one scene in Jennifer's Body? That's literally how I'm feeling.
No offense, but you look really tired. Is everything okay?
No, I feel like boo-boo. My skin is breaking out and my hair is dull and lifeless. God, it's like I'm one of the normal girls.
The fact that this is the first vlog of 2025 is crazy to me. If you're new here, hi, my name is Grace.Jeanelle. My page is mainly centered around me being autistic, and I also have other forms of neurodivergence such as anxiety and depression. So the channel is supposed to be like kind of like a what's in my mind, as well as spreading awareness, as well as fighting certain stereotypes that people have about autistic people. This video that you're watching is a part of a new series that I'm starting on the channel called Neuro-Nuances. And basically it's just about everything that I just explained and unfiltered days in my life. I was on TikTok for like most of this year, if not all of this year. I realized that I low-key lost the love that I have for creating. And then now that I think about it, it wasn't that I lost the love of creating, it was that I lost the love for creating what I was creating. Like, I was mainly doing lifestyle content, hair content. Like, my hair content blew up. I got millions of like likes and comments and a lot of engagement based off of me coming out my locks. I feel like I sound so sick. Like, I'm not sick. I sound so like congested. That's because I have really bad allergies. But I just wasn't happy with what I was making, and I just had to think about, okay, what was it that you enjoyed creating when you were creating TikToks? And what I enjoyed creating the most was content about me being autistic, because the engagement that I got from that was different from the engagement that you would get from like a hair video or a makeup video. I actually connected with the people in my comment section, and I text messages and just lots of support from other Black people who were on the spectrum as well. And then I came on YouTube about a month ago, and I decided that that's the content that I wanted to like make. But I also have a love for creating vlogs and lifestyle content. So I figured, why not just mesh the two together? Because I don't want to be too niche down to where the only thing people want to see out of me is content about me being on the spectrum, when the whole point of my page is to show that although I may need like certain accommodations and may need to do things differently, and I think differently, doesn't mean that I am not deserving of a normal life, a life where I can go to Target, a life where I can go to college. This page is to show that just like everybody else is deserving of those types of pleasures in life, anybody who's watching this and they're on the spectrum, they're deserving of that too. And of course I was met with a lot of comments like, oh, you don't look autistic. And I just get so tired of hearing that, because that's a whole other topic for another day. And that's another reason why I started the channel, because it's not fair to you, it's not fair to me for me to post content and hide who I am and water myself down and mask even when I'm creating. Like, that's something that was tiring me out. I had whole scripts for each one of my videos, basically scripts on how to talk normally and how to be normal and what to cut out if I do it and what to leave out of the video, because I don't want you to think that I'm weird. I don't want you to think that I'm off. Like, I'm done. Virtually, I'm done masking. I'm excited for what this chapter of my life brings. Why is it that when you do makeup at 12 a.m. in your room, it just comes out amazing, but when it's time to do the same exact thing the next day, it's just not eating. My makeup look is not complete without a lip combo, and I use NYX Butter Gloss and whatever brown eyeliner pencil I could find. Anyway, yeah, to sum everything up, I'm not masking as much in 2025. They talking about this TikTok ban, but the thing about YouTube is YouTube can see through you. Like, you can't sit here and watch somebody for 30 minutes and like not pick up on the fact that they're acting. At least that's how I am. I can tell when somebody's acting, and by acting I mean like forcing a personality, which is what I've been guilty of doing. I feel like if your makeup looks ugly, a lip combo is just gonna do it every time. A life hack I learned off of TikTok is I set my lip liner with powder, and I use the Fit Me. I don't even really want to give y'all no tutorial because this look is not it. Like, you will get a tutorial out of me when I just feel like the look is just giving and I have to share it. It's 12:13 and we need to be getting ready because we're celebrating Kwanzaa earlier today, and I still don't even have the gifts, and I'm very anxious and stressed out about that because usually I have things, I have lists, and then I do things before, but today's a filming day and I couldn't push this day again, or I could have, but that would have pushed back too much because I have to do things a certain day, a certain way, and a certain day that I say that I'm going to do them. So I'm very good at writing, so that's what the gift is going to be based around. Kwanzaa is more about like stuff from the heart anyway, so I'm gonna write my family like letters from the heart, and yeah, and everything's gonna be okay. Everything's always okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so I was gonna see you in the car, but then I remembered that the whole point of this series is to clue you in on all of my quirks and all of my like neurodivergent tendencies. So getting dressed is a part of that. When I go to the store, what I wear really matters. So I can't wear this shirt to the store because there's a tag here. I cut it, but it's still a little like material. I don't know if you can see that. This, I can feel this, and right now it's not really bothering me because I'm at home and comfortable, but when I'm out and about and I'm stressed, this will overstimulate me in public and send me into an autistic meltdown, most likely. This material is it's kind of like athletic material, like spandex kinda, and it's long sleeved, which is a plus. So this is what we're wearing, as well as these sweatpants by Juicy Couture, because they're cute and because these are very comfortable. I don't really know how to explain what it feels like. It's just kind of, it feels good. This is good material. This is safe material. This is material that won't overstimulate me while I'm at the store. And a plus is that it's really cute. I can never ever forget these right here. These are headphones. Target usually doesn't have extremely like loud music, so I might not need them, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now we're ready to go to the store. Okay, their music isn't obnoxiously loud today. Oh, never mind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so somehow I ended up in the workout area. How did I get back here? They have a lot of cups. The protein shake I'm about to buy calls for one of these, so you can like shake it. Super cute. But I have to look at my notes app because this wasn't in the budget that I had written out. So let's do that real quick. I'm not gonna go on a buying spree just yet. I'm going to, but just not yet, because I need to be consistent first. But I want to so bad. It's so pretty, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Okay, no, that's Isopure. I've heard about that too. I'm looking for the Oath protein powder, but I only see Isopure, which I've heard good things about this too, but I don't even want to risk it. It's not what I came in here for. I did extensive research on Oath. I didn't do any research on this. I can't really do impulsive buys like this. And if you know, you know, like, protein powder is an investment. I can't be dropping $30 on something that might be good. I'm about to check the Target app and see what aisle it's on. Wait, it said it's here. Aisle D4. Found it. Okay, so I don't know which one of these I want. I've heard this one is really good. I heard this one tastes like a Jolly Rancher, so I'm not sure which one. Apparently it tastes like one of those popsicles. I changed my mind. I'm getting this one because I like lemonade a little bit more than I like those bomb pops, and there's a better chance that I'll keep drinking this one. My brain told me this one would be better, and I trust my brain. I love aloe vera. It moisturizes my face really, really well. So we're gonna get this one. And I'm still looking for the Aztec clay one. Oh my gosh, thank you. I was just over here. What did I say? I literally said I hate asking for help, because as soon as I ask for help, they're gonna go point it out and it's gonna be right here. I hate that for me. Anyway, here it is. We're putting that in there. And I switched baskets because that big ass basket, it was just doing too much for me. I'm overstimulated already.
I don't know who could have put him up. We can go check over here real fast.
Thank you. You will not believe this. I put my cart up and the keys were like in the cup holder thing. I'm not like...
The only thing that I could say that happened is probably one of them put the cart up and then somebody has your cart right now with your keys in it. So she switched it out for a basket.
I remember thinking to myself, don't forget this, don't forget this. And
yeah.
I forgot it. They found them. They found them. I'm so happy. Let me get out here and tell you.
Y'all, God was literally on my side. I lost my keys in Target. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't lose my keys in Walmart, because if I would have lost my keys in Walmart, everybody just would have been looking around shrugging their shoulders. I asked one worker from Target who was in the Ulta area, and she literally got to work fast as hell. I love Target. Yes, God. Ah! These were in the cup holder of the big basket that I was driving at first, and I remember telling myself, don't forget them keys, don't forget them keys. I parked the basket to trade it out for the smaller basket and forget the freaky keys. I check out, realize I don't have my keys, go back to where I parked the basket, it's not there. So then I asked the girl, literally gets her walkie-talkie out. She's like, a customer lost her keys. She's wearing a white jacket. She has pink sweatpants on. She's black. And this is how you know, like, me being autistic, this is how you know I've come a long way and I've started to do much better with emotional regulation, because I used to have very, very, very big problems and issues with emotional dysregulation, which means that anything that happens in life, it's like my emotions were just extremely heightened. And I still have issues with that, but I've calmed down a lot because my mind just goes straight to logic. And that's been something that's been kind of like helping me out. In that moment, I'm thinking, okay, you don't see your keys, you know where they are though, so let's go try to find them. Okay, the basket's not there. What's the next phase? Look around, see if customers around the area might have the basket. Plus, that was like 10-15 minutes ago. I done checked out and everything, so then people are probably gone. Okay, boom, next course of action. Let's pick a worker that's been working in the area for a little minute. And I remember seeing the girl with the green hair working in the area when I was walking around. Logically, you're either not gonna find your keys, in which case, just replace what was on the keychain, or you will find your keys and everything's gonna be okay. There's only two like logical things that could happen. When it comes to autism, that's how you have to think about it. Because if you start thinking like younger me would have just took it there, like, oh my gosh, like somebody has a key to my car, somebody's gonna steal my car, somebody's gonna find my house, my mom's gonna kill me, like my mind would just immediately go there. So I've trained myself not to go there and have faith.
Oh my gosh, I look scary, but Happy New Year. It is like 2 o'clock. I went back to sleep. And it's crazy because I was like, yeah, I'm finna stay up. Forget sleep. Who worried about sleep? Nobody worried about sleep. It's the first of the month, first of the year. What is we talking about? I'm finna clean this room. I'm finna do this face mask. I'm finna exercise. I'm finna sort out my content ideas on Notion.
We still gonna do that. We just gonna do that right now. We just gonna do that now.
Let me show y'all the skin. We got this stubborn thing up here. So we're about to do a face mask. I saw this one black woman on TikTok post something about how she's like not masking for like 75 days. She's calling it like the Autism 75 hard. And to be honest, not masking for 75 days, bro, that would not take, that's like even scarier than waking up at 4 a.m. every morning exercising and stuff. What would that even look like for me? Maybe not laughing at people's jokes, because people do not be funny. Like, I hate to say it, but a lot of the things that people find funny, like on TikTok and stuff like that, stuff is just not funny to me, bro. Like, people are not funny. You don't know how much energy it takes to laugh at shit that's not funny, like all day. Niggas trying to flirt, and it's just, I just give a little giggle because, bro, no one is funny. The only people that make me like laugh are my mom and my sister, and like a few people I used to be like friends with. It's 2:32, so we're gonna keep this on really 3 o'clock, so 30 minutes.
Your nigga called us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how brave it is. Don't open your mouth, you speak good to me. I ain't been like him, fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. For me crazy, and I'll tell you about me. I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game, just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, but you pull up when I call. All the hood niggas respect me, strippers wanna sex me. You left on her, now we mad because you
Cut my eyebrow. Like, I won't be able to do them and nobody understands what the fuck I'm saying.
We got one more night of clothes.
Okay, but I planned for that. I didn't plan for this.
Okay, you look, wait, it's not that big. Okay, okay.
I'm pretty sure the last time I was on camera, I was crying my eyes out. Damn, I'm good, y'all. Were you worried about me?
Hell no.
I'm good. You so sweet. I'm back to say an outro and kind of explain what was going on, because as you can see, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm great. It is a few days after New Year's and your girl is okay. Like, I did my hair a cute way. My makeup is done. My room is clean. Like, my room is very clean. Everything's okay, but I wanted to come back on here because I was thinking about scrapping this video and I'm like, no, like, I'm not scrapping this. I worked way too hard on this video to scrap it. So let me give you a brief rundown. I was not feeling well. Stuff just wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. Like, I was trying to do my eyebrows, which They came out good and I love the thin look, but in the moment I had cut my eyebrow like trying to shape it up. I was like, okay, let me just stop. When I start to feel myself getting like up here, I just stop. So I was like, okay, let me stop. I tried washing my face in my sink, but the drain, like the clay was getting stuck in the drain, so I had to wash my face in the kitchen, and I was about to, but then my mom went in the kitchen because she was cooking, and so I laid down waiting on her to leave the kitchen so that I can wash my face and keep going with the video. My mom didn't know that this was my plan. This was just my plan up here. So to her, it looked like I was just laying down. She said, Grace, come help me cook. So we already coming up here a little bit. My mom thought I wasn't doing anything, so she obviously is going to give me something to do. It's not that I don't want to help. It's more so that I have a plan in my head, and I think I've gotten used to living alone. Like back at school, I have a roommate, but like we don't even talk. But when it comes to living by yourself, you can have this whole plan and you can execute that whole plan without a hitch. And if something does come up, if I decide that I want to do something or I don't want to do something, or I want to change my routine or change the plan, it's okay when I do it. But when outside sources do it, now my whole schedule is pushed back and I'm starting to get up here. I don't have many triggers. That is my main one. Remember earlier in the video we were talking about emotional regulation? I still have issues with emotional regulation, and that I don't think that's ever going to change. I just have grown to not crash out over every little thing, but your girl still crashes out. Like, I'm not better than nobody. I'm autistic. I still crash out, especially when my plans and my routine is shifted because of outside sources. So now we kind of up here, but I don't have an attitude at the same time because she's my mom. Of course I want to help her. I love helping my mom, and she was cooking food for like me too, so it's not like she was the only one that was gonna eat. She's cooking dinner for me, so of course I'm not pissy about it because shit, this is my food too, so of course I'm gonna help cook. I just think that she thought I wasn't doing anything, which wasn't the case. So I'm cooking and I'm like, okay, I can cook this meat and this meat isn't gonna take too long. And then I hear her get a phone call. Mind you, I already don't feel well at all, and I'm trying to get to feeling well. I'm trying to finish filming so that I can just lay down for the rest of the day. I don't feel good about what's going on this day. So she gets a phone call from my brother, and my brother's saying he's bringing his whole family over here. So now I'm up here. I just start crying. I'm like, no, like I'm not prepared for company. Like my room isn't clean. Like now my mind just starts moving very fast. You remember what I was saying in the beginning of the video? Yes, my mind started to do that. So now my mind is just on go, on some Sonic shit, Fast and Furious. My mind is just going extremely fast. I can't see people today. I wasn't prepared to see people today. I wasn't prepared for this today. And my mom, she's stressed too because she didn't cook enough food. So now she's like running around trying to clean the house, and she's trying to cook food, like enough food, all of this, right? Because we're under the impression that they're gonna stay and eat and stuff and chill. So now my mom is also up here. Should be noted that my mom is neurodivergent as well, and she's like, are you crying? And I tried to. She's like, okay, stop what you're doing. I need you to take the trash out. In my head, it's like a series of like blocks. So everything that I have to do that day is a block. And the block, just the tower just gets more and more. So the more you tell me to do when I already have a lot of stuff going on, and I already have a routine for that day and a schedule for that set day, the more blocks you're adding on top of that tower, until eventually that tower just gonna topple over. So I just drop everything, I take the trash out, then I wash my hands, and then I come in my room and close the door. And then I think that's when I filmed the video. I was trying to talk, but I don't even think you could understand what I was saying. Nothing is going right today. I had a whole plan for today. Basically, I was feeling some type of way because if I hadn't been interrupted at first time, I probably would have got through with everything that I needed to do. But now I can't do that. I went out and I tried to talk to my mom about it. And my mom has come a long way as far as like empathy. I think in the moment, it didn't seem like she was being very empathetic at all. But you know, looking back, she tries not to say, there's one phrase that I cannot stand to hear. It's not that big of a deal. If I'm overstimulated and I'm crashing out and I'm crying and shaking, don't ever fix your lips to tell me it's not that big of a deal. I hate hearing that. It's not that big of a deal. 7 words that I can't stand strung together. Have some empathy. If you know your daughter or your child or your friend or whatever is autistic and they're like crashing out, meet them there with logic and comfort. That's one thing that my mom has gotten good at, I think. In the moment, there wasn't a lot of comfort, and she was also rushing around trying to do stuff, but there was logic. and I do appreciate logic in a situation where my mind is not being logical. If you're a parent or friends or in a relationship with someone that's autistic, I think that's something you should think about. Like, on the outside looking in, you can't really understand what's going on. The best thing to do, at least in my case, is to present me with logic and provide me with comfort, because every problem has a solution. We got a solution. You're not dying. It's okay. Basically say something like that, but just be a little bit more empathetic. And I promise you that meltdown is not going to last too long, and if it does, have some empathy. Like, it's going to take time. Right after y'all saw me crying and stuff on camera, I was eating a sandwich from Subway and laying down and rubbing my feet together. Like, I am okay. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It kind of took a turn in where I didn't think it was gonna go. It was supposed to be like a new year reset, but happy new year. And if you are an autistic black girl just like me, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. If you are autistic period, then I want you to know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway at 10K. I'm probably gonna get a giveaway like some beats and like a few other things that help me out from day to day. So I suggest y'all start subscribing. I'm very excited for the new year. I'm excited for everything that this year has in store. I'm excited to be consistent with this channel by posting every weekend. So yeah, follow me on all of my other social medias if you want to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Okay, bye. I love you. Mwah. Bye.